Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2, is off to a colossal start, and its opening episode pays tribute to Billy Klapper, who has a cameo in the premiere. In Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 9, the show finally addresses what happens to John Dutton III after Kevin Costner left. Beth, Kelly Riley, and Case, Luke Grimes, find John's lifeless body in the premiere, and while the scene is staged as a suicide, they don't believe it. The dramatic opening scene answers how Yellowstone Season 5 explains Costner's absence as John Dutton, then flashes back to 6 weeks earlier. In Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 8, half the cowboys are heading to Texas to look after the herd in greener pastures following the Duttons discovering that brucellosis was infecting their cattle. Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2's opener shows Rip, Colehauser, and the other lucky cowboys from the Yellowstone Season 5 cast traveling down to the Lone Star State. In Texas, Rip has a run-in with a legendary craftsperson, making him reflective and emotional. The scene includes an important cameo in Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2's premiere. Billy Ray Klapper is a legendary spur maker. Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2, pays tribute to Billy Klapper. A close-up of Billy Klapper in Yellowstone Season 5 Part 2. The end of Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 9, flashes the tribute in loving memory of Billy Klapper in its conclusion. For those who are wondering what the dedication means, it is to pay tribute to legendary spur maker Billy Klapper. As was in the real world, Klapper was one of the few remaining craftsmen in his field who applied traditional artistry to crafting spurs. According to Summer Stampede, a Western art and gear show featuring Klapper's work, he made 200 pairs of spurs yearly from more than 680 unique patterns and could accommodate custom designs. According to Carmichael Wortley Funeral Directors and Crematory, Klapper died a few short months ago, on September 24, 2024, with his daughters by his side. The spur and bit maker Adolph Byers trained Klapper. He crafted his first pair of spurs in 1966 and was well regarded within the cowboy and ranching communities. Klapper died after 6 decades of spur making, and Yellowstone ensured his iconic legacy. His obituary reads, Klapper plays himself in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 9, filmed before his death. Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2, features a Billy Klapper cameo. The Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2, premiere features Billy Klapper as himself. Rip encounters Klapper as he runs an errand for Lloyd, Forrie J. Smith, who ordered something from the artisan years ago. When Rip enters the small shop, with finely crafted pieces of steel and tools in every nook and cranny, he sees something that catches his eye. Rip marvels about a pair of spurs crafted from a single piece of steel, remarking that he didn't know they made them like that anymore. The remark calls attention to Klapper's dying craft and how highly it is revered. Klapper tells Rip he can take the spurs in Yellowstone Season 5, Episode 9, and when the foreman tries to pay the bit maker for them, he kindly declines payment. Later, Rip holds the spurs at the 6666 ranch, and another cowboy spots them. They share remarks about their value and how Klapper's craft is finite since he has no apprentice to pass his methods down to. By honoring Klapper, Taylor Sheridan's neo-Western epic gives the craftsperson a well-deserved nod. Sheridan's series calls attention to the cowboy's dying art, and paying homage to Klapper's legacy aligns with that.